National Executive of Ghana Alternative Party, members of the National Liberation Congress, our friends from the media, beloved Ghanaians, I deem it fit to welcome you to the official declaration of the Ghana Alternative Party's intention to align ourselves with the NLC in the coming December 7th General Election to set a groundbreaking record in the history of Ghana politics. We are indebted to the framers of the 1992 Constitution for introducing multi-party democracy, which has paved the way for the birth of other stronger parties, including our very own GAP and NLC. I echo to our founding fathers of Ghana, successive heads of state, and may the soul of our fallen leaders rest in perfect peace. Our meeting here today affirms the democracy of our beautiful country, and it's a testament of hope that young men are capable and ready to steer the affairs of this nation. Ghana has come very far, and let's acknowledge the work of both past and current administration. They have incredibly done well, but have reached their elastic limit. Unfortunately, they are short of innovative ideas, alternative solutions to our major problems, and that is calling for a fresh breed of youngsters like myself and others to help position this country to its pinnacle. Beloved Ghanaians, we shouldn't dwell on the messenger, but the message. Permit me to quote our former Jerry John Rawlings of blessed memory. I'm just an ordinary, hungry, screaming Ghanaian who wants to realize his creative potentials. With our top-notch outline policies for this country, when granted power, every raw material and natural resource will be processed locally to reduce importation to 10%, strengthen our economy, eradicate unemployment, and compel factories to run triple shift in every 24 hours. It is sad to note that the percentage of our older adults from 60 years and above who die poor, the number of our young men who keep wasting their future on hard drugs, gambling, prostitution, and other social vices just because of inadequate jobs in this country. Why should we train our fine brain students in medicine, technology, pharmacy, engineering, and other essentials in economy and allow them to flee the country? Simply because our minimum wage is scanty, coupled with poor conditions of service and abysmal retirement benefit. Let me assure you that all these solutions are enshrined in our future administration. Beloved Ghanaians, after combing through the political space of Ghana, our radar landed on the NLC based on their political ideologies, values, principles, and vibrant nature of their leadership. The current state of the nation needs revolutionaries, pragmatics, solution-orienteers, disciplinarians, and above all, God-fearing young men to navigate the nation to the anchorage. In conclusion, GAP is here today to declare our intentions to align with NLC to contest the 2024 general elections to govern this country from 7th January 2025. May God bless our homeland Ghana.
As the NLC keep putting its house and structures together towards the 2024 election, we have been getting admirers from other political parties who think we could work together for a common goal. As we have also been doing same, poaching individuals who matter in society to come join us for a common goal of delivering good governance to the good people of Ghana. As today happens to be the day NLC is officially accepting and announcing of an alliance with Ghana Alternative Party, GAP, for the December 2024 elections, all structures, national executives, regional and constituency executives, of GAP party members will be working in the NLC's interest of securing victory for the NLC. The Ghana Alternative Party will be tilting to any decisions taken by the NLC towards 2024 elections for a common goal of victory together. The alliance between NLC and the Ghana Alternative Party is just for this year's elections. As the alliance ends after the elections, and depending on either NLC wins or loses the elections, will also determine the directions of the alliance. In case there is a second round in the country, the GAP party is still in alliance with the NLC to lead in any direction that will be taken by the NLC and the GAP party. The NLC is very grateful for the opportunity given by the GAP and the trust imposed in the NLC for the alliance to lead in this election to secure victory. The NLC is forever grateful. The NLC is grateful to all GAP party executives, members, and the party structure. The NLC promises to pull all GAP members along in these elections. The NLC will also make logistics and support available for the alliance interest towards the NLC's victory. The slogan for our alliance is the Hustlers Alliance for the people, by the people. As we move forward, ladies and gentlemen, the NLC mother party, NDC, leadership have not only failed to protect the legacy of our founder, JJ, but also trying to clean his name, legacy, and achievement in the NDC. Shame unto them all. The unstrategic national campaign launch of the NDC in Tamale, they failed to hold a moment of silence in remembrance of our founder, Jerry John Rawlings, the fallen past leadership, and those who paid the price of sacrificing in defending and working towards the party's victory. They also failed in visiting the gravesite of Jerry John Rawlings for his blessings and guidance as they were going to kickstart the national campaign launch. Asked for the blessing of the founder through pouring of libation, Muslim prayer, and Christian prayers, as he believed in all will have been very big omen around the party. As JDM, before I move forward, I want everyone to understand the NLC broke away from the NDC. I know there may be new people here. The NLC broke away from the NDC to form a replica of the NDC in the vision and the beliefs, and in JJ. Our vision, our everything is in line with JJ. And JJ has three political parties, the NDC, the NDP, and our party. Without doing that, then we have no business setting up another replica. We should have stayed there. So just to let you know, it is imperative and very relevant for us to keep punching up the enemies, to justify why we moved away, we broke away. So, as JDM and leadership failed to unite the front towards restructuring the party, as we all can see, Dr. Bawumia and the MPP uniting each other in the interest of their MPP party, showing how they are hungry for power, unlike the NDC worrying about who leads the NDC after JDM or who occupies which position after victory, knowing very well the center is not holding, the cracks have deepened in the party. The massive crowd Dr. Bawumia, Napo, and the MPP are pulling around is putting chivalry and fear into all political parties in the country unless the NDC can keep continuing pretending to be ostriches. The reality is showing clearly the direction of this upcoming election. The NDC JDM leadership keep exposing disunity, division, and power block interest in the NDC. JDM should have had all the former presidential aspirants on stage standing behind him to show unity during his infamous speech at the campaign launch in Tamale. The Muslim-Christian imbalance will play a role in this election. The lack of inclusiveness, capacity building, future for the grassroots, rewarding of loyalty to the foot soldiers will all play a role in this year's election. The same should have been done on his inexperienced running mate. On his inexperienced running mate, should have had the women organizer Betty Mould, Marita Brew, Faustina Nelson, Cecilia Johnson and co. standing by her. This would have prevented her from speaking like one trying to sell Akobam Mercy Cream or trying to explain the importance of using kiss condom to prevent teenage pregnancy or infection, that already known by all. The campaign launch should have been done in any of these regions, the Volta, Accra or Kumasi, as a way of stimulation of the party to be more attractive towards running more votes, garnering more votes for the party. JDM failing to take a running mate from the Volta to revamp the NDC party, okay, would have saved 700,000 votes in the year 2020. The Ashanti region running mate would have made the NDC more attractive to increase NDC votes from 700,000 plus votes in Ashanti region, and the running mate in Accra would have increased over 1.5 million votes the NDC gained in the 2020 election. JDM must make room as a leader of the party to visit and sit in the party headquarters twice or more in a week for party work and meeting members. His presence working at the party headquarters will ginger the party structures and will have the hands-on of what is happening in the party on the grounds and any lapses to crack the whip as the leader of the party. JDM and leadership not wearing full regalia of party colors doesn't show patriotism to the party, especially not flying party flags in and outside his cars and others. Those designer shirts doesn't represent the NDC, or encouraging for others to wear full bloody party colors, and this is to his own interest of wanting to be president again. JDM must make himself available to the party structure or to the minority in parliament at any time, as the party is being run around him like a Bolly Bamboy JSS headmaster with his students and staff. As you have the leadership running the party like the Binduri Boys and Girls Club in Keta, refusing to make reforms to give the youth opportunity to belong and to grow in the party, especially with the impediment of standing block with a Gangantuan corruption seed planting filing fees in the NLC Mothers Party NDC. Our late founder JJ, biggest disappointment against this party, the NDC, before his demise. As JDM failed to unite the party as a leader, it will be prudent for him to give himself to the leadership of the party, the general secretary and the national chairman, to make him a president again if possible. There is no enough coordination between his private office and the private structure and the party headquarters. As he, JDM, travels in and out of the country without the permission of the party, as the same goes to the NDC leadership, especially the recent famous Russian missionary trips, was dangerous to himself and the party, as the war ongoing in Russia, between Russia and Ukraine. As the NLC continues to pray and hope the leadership of the NLC Mother Party, NDC, will bring the party back to its track, rewarding of loyalty, pulling people along with capacity building, the 2024 elections will vindicate our disagreement with the direction of the party or prove us wrong. JJ never dies. JJ's legacies and visions continues. JJ forever. Dr. Tony Edu, a leading member of the NDC, who paid the price of being sent outside the country just because his truthfulness criticism to the party structure and leadership for tilting the party towards permanent opposition with bad leadership. Tony Edu acknowledged the NDC has always been about how and who to win Congress election with deepest pockets, but not how and with who to win the general election and with who to pull the party along. When you are lucky to be handed over power, especially to lead, you must use the power positively in order to maintain power, impacting lives, building people, both internally and externally, being a team player, having a listening ear, rewarding loyalty, picking up all casualties behind along, and finally, learning and knowing how to lead from behind is very golden as a good leader. Alliance we for just after election obi ayre esan ko ne fi obi akura ne party. We were hoping say Ghana has no bra penyi Alan ono ye well experienced ye benya good third force no anko no beti party nya movement na in fact say NLC beba as youth organizer na nka Ghana alternative aba as maybe a vice chairman ebia na other political ye nyina ya ba then from there ne nyina ya to aba ne nipa baako. That would have been very Ibia Hassan Ayaraga be national chairman. Ibia Kwalu would have come as the general secretary. Maybe Odike would have come as an executive third vice, fourth vice. But unfortunately, no, everybody decided to go there. But Nyamencha still is not too late. We are hoping say the Afrafranto will come and join us. We are hoping say the was in other political parties, APC, Cheddar and Co. all will come and join us. They should come and join NLC so that we'll all take a good decision in the interest of Mother Ghana. It doesn't matter who leads, so that we'll then have what really calls third party, what Kroma has said. And at the same time, a Ghana Alternative Party, your agreement, you know, say your co-election winner second round, Hokrana. Still, the alliance no that's where they ejuna honomo. And na winning so alliance no, then we then put structure in place. One holding one be say there'll be power sharing, and there will be a team player. Will bring everybody on board. And at the same time, no, the year party no so say the MIT NLC no, nyachum ne ensemhunu any dream any pesemin kuminya any yamwababu no yamphobia nko school yemie nnwuma mababu no yemamba no enya ahoto party no eyohiafo meka NDC eninti na ma NLC ye NLC free NDC nyese new party ya namutuo yesuni ye ban bia te se NDC ne eyohiafo party ena ye bibia te se Rawlings wo party miensa NDC ye ne dia ne yiri NDP ye maame eye ne dia ena we nso ka no ho nti Rawlings wo party miensa nti muti se ye bo NDC ye mother party echia se yanka nyaachum ne edibia ekwan omde party na efa so ene ye ni business ye bie party wo papa fie ni o man ko ye otuko su fie na otuko han wedan na emu so otimi tina bonche ka se papa ye fie no o makom de ye we re ba ko de ameka ho no otete ye ana bra panyi bi obetena fie ni nti na ma ye den ye ohwe NDC ya MPP so started with UP ene be ye MPP meboa ena dombo northern ono so ye den. So we are hoping say a free 2032 hokono no mo atimi ama babu no ene NDC e the party no 500,000 Ghana say opese oje president nti e free say enye sa na Rawlings e the tete party no we 5 it means already no automatically no we planted the seed of corruption what the seed of corruption what the katashishe as to obi agotomu. It means NDC 5-6 million Ghanaian registered members no obi no say sikanda honomo. It means kwabena ni bia na yebema yetumi say onobe ma omutumi ye mother party so omun. It means obi abewie sika ato ho so person di president sika nkombe he babu no a opposition almost 8 years 9 years accommodate wo no obi abi discuss sika mbekwa akoshe dem so person di president. And at the same time very dangerous to the party because sesia no nti ama obi afa no ho adwene ene yesi da binya sa na Rawlings yenye party no enye te se NPP ende sikafo na atenase ene ahemfo akese ena ate ye pa ye ba ye mpuntudwuma ye be bie nnwuma akese ye be ma nkrofo enye sika ye be build big sana MPP ti unye sika ni a pa oba bi men complain se me papa ni bi ba NDC ye de ne se ensese sika ni ewo kuroma ha ewo so obia yenya ye chema obia sikani ni ho eso obia so komna ne utumi tua odanka ukọ adwuma akatua no hospital nse utua ni so but yesa ekura omo me ne se omo ama MPP mom aye enuma eye social intervention ye friend say twi social omo aye more social intervention achen yen a ye se nke yo hiafo e de nte se president Kofo ohwe health insurance wa ye ne kama oba besia ukokora na wuntua hwe nkurase no wada view no so ye expect say mamont NDC no mamo ma MPP fo be ya de kasia no mpenti ne red momo ba muso ma mpenti ne ye na mo asesa kala no ye nche ye own ye den history nti ne horo omo responsible yes ye nyina nka entina munye den ye ntete mpansa e na omo call mo launch party na campaign national campaign mo call tamale mo ntimi amfa 1 minute or 1 second kra and remember the other or tea party no mo remember mo munya casualty nti ebuso mo senti da che muso munni wa ye ntom ntwene saa na e o se ye grumi nkrofo na nkro e na omo nhye party colors no mo pese mo ditumi na mo ahye designer shirts na mo de white matchro je ye matchro say party ni colors no party etese mframa e ye nipa e na party ni hye ne mu e na ejina e dane ekwaji dey to me na wo wan hye party atade na wan na nhye so what dey mention so mu leaders mu kai tamale hono mo abrante bi hye MPP small kalak smokes okoho sa mu hu social media iteki NDC ni ba ko no press watade MPP kale na woro ye e na mu po bi kra de ama no ha what so senka penyifo no hye party colors no full party regalia full blooded party colors e na opeja so nko mu se ne de na eden e different